He wanted to scream it all out until his throat hurt, and she knew all about it. She patted his hair and cried silently. Why? I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. He kept crying and screamed once on her chest. After a while, Jungkook sat straight and wiped his tear. He looked ahead and sighed. Jungkook, I'm sorry. I know it's not your fault, none of it. But you're still hearing everything silently. Why? He asked, looking at her. Mine swallowed, her voice soft and uneven. Fine. Because if yelling at me gives you even a second of peace, then yell. If blaming me helps you breathe, then blame me. I can take it. She looked at him. Fine. What I can't take is watching you fall apart alone. Jungkook blinked, like he was trying to process the weight of what she had just said. His hands curled tighter around the steering wheel. Then he let go, slowly, like he was finally unclenching something he had held on to for too long. Jungkook, you're not supposed to be the one holding me together. Fine. Then let's fall apart together. At least that way we're not alone in it. He turned to face her fully. His jaw was tense, but his eyes looked like he hadn't slept in days, maybe weeks. Jungkook quietly. I wanted to hate you, but all I saw was you at the hospital, crying, shaking, refusing to leave her side even when she was already gone. She flinched. Why? You saw me? He nodded. Jungkook. I never told anyone. I just stood in the hallway. I didn't know how to walk in. And by the time I found the courage to, they said she was gone. Fine. I would have given anything to switch places with her. Jungkook instantly. Don't you dare say that. She looked at him, startled. Jungkook. If you left too, I don't think I'd survive it. His voice had cracked, his hand instinctively reaching for hers. He didn't pull away this time. She reached up, touched his cheek with trembling fingers. Why? Then stop pushing me away. He leaned into her palm just for a second, then nodded. Jungkook whispered, Come home with me. She hesitated, but not because she didn't want to. She nodded too. Fine. Only if you promise to yell less and hold more. He gave her the softest, saddest smile. Jungkook. Fine. She smiled and left for home in their party wear dresses they wore for the event. But the event had long ended. The next day, sunlight filtered in gently through half closed curtains. It was really late. His arm was draped around Vine's waist, face buried in the crook of her neck. He opened his eyes, but didn't move right away. She had fallen asleep mid conversation last night, somewhere between his I missed this bed and her Do you think she would be proud of us for trying? He hadn't answered then. He didn't know how. But now he whispered to her skin, Jungkook. Yeah, I think she would. She shifted slightly, murmuring something. Then her hand found his over her stomach, and curled around it. Still not fully awake, she mumbled, "Fine. You're warm." He smiled into her shoulder. "Jungkook, you drooled on my shirt." She opened one eye. "Fine." "I did not." Jungkook grinned. "It's practically a flirt." She chuckled, sleepy and soft, and turned to face him properly. Her eyes were puffy from the night before, but her lips were curled in the tiniest, most stubborn smile. "Fine. I should have stayed in the guest room." Jungkook pulled her closer and said, "Yeah, probably. But then who would warm up my shirt with their drool?" She snorted and smacked his chest lightly. He caught her hand and kissed the back of it. She was frozen, her eyes wide open. Jungkook quietly said, "Thanks for staying." She looked at him, serious now. "Fine. Thanks for letting me." He tugged a strand of hair behind her ear and rested his forehead against hers. And for the first time, no one cried, no one blamed. And when her heart was about to burst from the heat because she wasn't habitual of it, she moved away. He looked at her with questionable eyes. "Fine, let's have breakfast." "It's so late, don't you have to go to work?" she said immediately, getting up from the bed without meeting eyes with him. He sensed her blush and smiled, getting up from bed himself. She went downstairs and he went inside the bathroom. When he came down after a while, the mansion smelled off. Not burnt exactly. He stepped into the doorway. "Jungkook, are you summoning demons or just cooking?" Wine stood at the stove, sleeves rolled up, hair tied high, lips pressed tight in concentration. A pot boiled over in the corner. Something black sizzled in the pan. Wine, gritting her teeth. "Don't distract me." "Jungkook, what are you even doing?" she asked, stepping inside while waving the smoke off his face. She turned. "Wine. This was supposed to be a surprise, okay? Your sister made fun of my noodles, so instead I was trying to prove that I can cook something real." Jungkook leaned against the doorframe, arms crossed, a smile tugging at his lips. "Jungkook, by creating food like that?" Wine frowned. "It's going to be good. Let me give it another try." She said, going to take another pot, and his eyes fell on the stack of dirty pots. Seeing how many times she tried and failed, he quickly ran to her and held her hand. "Jungkook, no need. I guess we'll just ask the maid." "Fine. No, this time I'll prove it to you," she said, pulling her hand away. Jungkook held her hand again and looked in her eyes. "Jungkook, let's let the maid cook while we spend some time together." He leaned in dangerously. because he didn't want to take any risks. What if the mansion actually caught on fire this time? She blinked fast and leaned back, her heartbeat about to burst. Fine, Jungkook, let me at least put the boil the. He silenced her, making her look at him. And as he saw her getting distracted to the pot again, he picked her up in bridal style and said, "You won't listen to me, right?" He asked while taking her to the bedroom again. Fine. Jungkook, she gasped. We'll both fall. Jungkook, don't worry. I won't let you fall twice. They went into the bedroom and surprisingly forgot about the breakfast. They collapsed onto the bed together, legs tangled, and the laughter didn't stop. Neither did the feeling that maybe for once they were getting it right.